Hi, good morning everybody. It's Danielle here from Naturally at the Wrens Nest. Hope you're all well this morning. It's a funny morning out there. We were out for a walk early this morning and it's nice. It's not as cold as it has been the last couple of days, but it's still not the warm they're talking about yet. They're saying we're going to have a gorgeous weekend though, so that'll be great if it happens. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the weather this morning. I'm here, morning Violet. I'm here to talk to you this morning about my workshops. So I started last month doing a workshop called From Seed to Your Skin. And it's 3 steps to natural skincare. That might sound like all a bit of a mouthful and you're thinking, what the hell is that all about? I'm going to explain to you what I cover. It's a really, really great workshop. The people that attended last month had an absolute ball. Everybody really enjoyed it and it was just a lovely morning sitting around with like-minded people and there was just a lovely vibe and a lovely buzz. So it's definitely something that is nice to do if you're looking for just a little bit of time for yourself. But I think the big thing about it, and the one thing that came back from everybody that attended last month, was that it was a great way to just feel reconnected to nature and just to the bigger picture. You know, just taking time for yourself where you can just feel connected again to the thing that's important. And one of the girls that was there, Neve, said, and I thought it was lovely, she said, it just brings you back to what we all know to be true, is that nature is so important, and being outside in nature and immersing yourself in nature is so important for the soul. And no matter whether you're a gardener or you're not a gardener, or you just like to be outside, or you just like to walk in the woods or by the sea, or that connection with nature is so ingrained in all of us, and when we allow ourselves to experience it, it makes a huge difference to our mental well-being as well as our physical well-being. But that is very much what was the takeaway for me from the workshop last month, was that everybody felt that connection. You know, just taking a few hours out of your day to sit down and immerse yourself in all this natural goodness. It was really special. So basically what the workshop covers, before I go off waffling, let me just see. Oh yeah. Violet's going to have to make a phone call. We'll see you in a minute, Violet. So basically the workshop covers 3 stages. The first stage is essential oils. So you're learning all about, I give you my top 10. There's a huge amount of learning to be done around essential oils. And you could be at it your whole life and still not know everything. So what I do is I take my top 10 essential oils. I bring them along with me. We have lots of these little bottles on the table. And everybody gets to sit around as I talk to you about my top 10 essential oils, and they get to open the bottles and have a smell and see what they're drawn to. And I talk to you about the effects of the different essential oils. I talk to you about how you can use them at home yourself for your own health, or how you can use them to create natural products yourself in your own home. Not just skincare products, but things like cleaners and fresheners and air fresheners and things like that. So I talk to you a lot about that, and how you can use essential oils. So that's one part of it. And what we do while I'm talking to you about essential oils and telling you everything about them, as I said, the bottles are all open on the table and you get a chance to smell the different essential oils, try them out, try different combinations. I talk to you about how to figure out what works well together, how to blend your own essential oil. So if you want to make something at home, or you want a couple of different smells in it, how to go about doing that. And I show you how to do it. It's very hands-on. So you get to put together your favourite smells and create your own blend, and you get your own little small bottle and you get to mix your own essential oil blend, which is really great. And it's really funny because at the last workshop, everybody was drawn to the same essential oils. They were very citrusy, uplifting. And we commented on the fact that it was a really bright sunny day the same day, and the venue that I have is gorgeous. It's a conservatory at the back of a local little cafe in town, and the sun was beaming in, and that very possibly had an effect on what people were drawn to that particular morning. But they were all very uplifting, citrusy essential oils that people chose, but everybody made their own blend. And then when they had their own little blend, we move on to the next stage of the workshop, which is getting to make stuff. with that blend. So what you get to do is you get to create your own body oil. So I have all the bottles of oil there already. I use calendula oil, as a lot of you will know already, as my base for my body oil. So everybody gets their own full-size bottle of oil, and you get to create your own body oil using the essential oil blend that you've just made yourself. So that's one part of the making end of it. And then the other thing is we make a body butter. So you get to make your own whipped body butter. It's not so much whipped because we don't bring along the machines. It's all done by hand. So there's a little bit of work involved, but it's all good work. And it's a lot of fun. So as all this is going on, I'm talking to you about the different ingredients that you can use if you want to make your own stuff at home. The best ones to use, the simplest, easiest recipes if you want to start making your own products at home and your own skincare at home. So that's the second part of the making. So you've made your body oil and you've made your body butter, and it's a nice big tin of body butter. You get to bring a full-size one home, and we use your essential oil blend that you've put together as well to personalise your own body butter. Or if you want, you can use some of the other essential oils that I have there on the day and make a different blend to put into your body butter. So that's the making end of it. And then the third part of the workshop is the part that I really love, because I get to talk about flowers and gardening, which I love. And a lot of people at this point are probably going, no, I can't grow a thing. Somebody told me the other day they had black fingers and they could never grow a thing. That's not true. Everybody can grow. I will show you and talk to you about just how easy it is. If it's only to grow a few little herbs or a few simple flowers, it's possible. Everybody can do it, and I will tell you just how easy it is. And if you just grow a couple of things, like a couple of pots of herbs and a couple of the simple flowers like calendula, chamomile, and you get to have lots of little jars then to use in the winter time of your dried flowers, your dried herbs, that's lemon verbena. You have a jar of that in the winter time when it's dark, it's dull, it's freezing cold, and you open up this and all you smell is summer. It's summer in a jar. You can do that. You can grow your own lemon verbena, you can dry your leaves, and you can have it throughout the year. And I will talk to you about just how easy it is to do that. And I will have lots of jars with me on the day of all the different dried flowers and herbs that I have at home and that I use. And we will get a chance to put together some blends of those so you can make your own little, either like a bath mix, a herbal bath mix, or you can make your own tea. But we'll do that as well. But it's super easy to grow stuff, and it's so funny because I got so many messages from the guys that attended the last workshop. I think every single one of them on their way home from the workshop stopped at a garden centre or a supermarket or somewhere and bought seeds and bought plants and went home that day because it was a gorgeous sunny day and they were in their garden planting. That made me so happy. So it's really easy. So the workshop covers everything. It's not just one thing. You will learn loads. I have a lovely little booklet put together that will give you all the information, so you don't have to be writing notes. You don't have to bring along a notebook and pen. It's all there for you. So you just have to bring yourself along. It's a 4-hour workshop. It takes place in Abbeyleix, which is in the Midlands. And as I said earlier, I have a gorgeous little venue, which is a conservatory at the back of a cafe. And the cafe is a really nice place to stop after the workshop and have your lunch as well. So you could really make a day of it. Maybe come along with a friend or bring your mum along. Really, really nice morning. The one thing you will definitely come away with is confidence to do some of this stuff yourself at home, the confidence to grow stuff, the confidence to turn it into something once it's grown, and the confidence to put together your own little blends of essential oils, whether it's just to use them in your diffuser at home or whether you really want to get into making your own skincare. You'll have the confidence to do that after this workshop. But if you have no interest in making your own skincare, you have no interest in growing stuff, it's a really nice morning to just come along, immerse yourself in all things gorgeous smelling and all things nature related, and just to feel that connection again to nature. And it's just a lovely, lovely morning. So I have up on my website all the details of the upcoming ones. I have a workshop happening next week, next Thursday. There's still places left on that. And then there's one the following month. The moment I'm doing one a month, I'm hoping to do a bit more than that. And I will be going further afield in Abbeyleix. So I've had a couple of people on to me already about taking my workshop to their places. So I'm definitely going to look at that. And I know a lot of you have been asking me about doing weekend workshops. That's definitely on the list for the next one to do, because at the moment the place I'm using is very busy at the weekend, so I can't have it. But I am looking at the moment for somewhere to do a weekend workshop. But you'll find all the dates and all the details on my website. I have a special, if you go into naturallyattherensnest.com, you'll find the link at the top for the workshops, and all the information is in there. And I'll put the link at the bottom of this video in the comments as well. Also, if the dates don't suit you, I will give you the link where you can put your name on the waiting list, and when I have other new dates coming up, I will email you and let you know as well. So make sure you sign up to that so you're kept informed of all upcoming workshops as well. And if you have any questions, if you think you'd like to come along but there's something stopping you, just send me a message. Write something in the comments below, and I can get back to you, and I can, hopefully answer your questions. But it's a really, really lovely morning. As I said, it's a 4-hour workshop. Really great morning, great way to immerse yourself in all things nature and gorgeous and mindful, and you'll come away feeling great, because apart from anything else, you'll be surrounded by the smells of essential oils. It's funny, actually, I went into the Gallic kitchen where I do the workshop maybe a week after the last workshop, and the guy told me that for about 3 days afterwards, anytime anybody went into the conservatory, they just got this gorgeous smell of essential oils because it was lingering in the air. But it's a really gorgeous workshop, so if it's something you think you might be interested in, check out the link. I'll put it in the comments below. Now, let me just have a quick look and see if anybody is on. I'm on my mobile this morning, so it's hard to see who's on and who's not, and for some reason I'm not seeing anything, so I do apologize if there are people on this morning watching. I do apologize, I can't see your comments, but I will go in after the video and have a look. I know a lot of people are probably surrounded by kids this week with the Easter holidays. I know my little Missy is sitting here over to the side listening to every word. So it's a busy time, I know that, but you will be able to watch this back as well on the replay, so I'll pop it on the page. It'll be on the page anyway. But that's it. That's the workshops in a nutshell. As I said, if you have any questions or any comments, please do just leave a comment below or send me a private message, and I will get back to you. And I will put the links below for the website so you can read more about the workshops, and also the link for the waiting list. If the dates don't suit you at the moment, there will be alternative dates coming up, so keep an eye on that. Make sure you're on the wait list, and I will be able to keep you informed when I have new dates. So that's it. It's short and sweet this morning, people. Thank you so much for joining in, and I will... Hi Violet, bye Violet, and I will talk to you all really soon. I will be back doing my weekly Wednesday chats from here on in. I was missing for a couple of weeks, but I am back on board again, so I will talk to you all soon. So have a lovely day. Bye bye.